Matthew chapter 20, starting at verse 1. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, to give me the spirit to do this video. In this parable, when it speaks about a man that's a householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers, that householder is Yahushai. And the laborers is us, the ones that are doing the work, man, that are laboring, okay, to rise up the elect of the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which makes up the 12 tribes. Let's read verse 2. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And that penny represents the kingdom of heaven, man, which is everything, because we're going to inherit everything, man, okay? Yahushua inherited everything, and we're going to be joint heirs to inherit everything with him, all right? Verse 3. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. The marketplace represents the world, man, okay? Because remember, this is a parable. So when you read verse 4, it says, and said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. So that vineyard is the laborers going to go do the work in that vineyard, okay? Teaching, okay? Prophesying, waking up the elect. Verse 5. Again he went out about the 6th and 9th hour and did likewise. And about the 11th hour he went out and found others standing idle, and said unto them, why stand ye here all day idle? They said unto him, because no man hath hired us, meaning nobody has called us. In other words, they didn't know the truth, okay? And he said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall you receive. So when even was come, the Lord of that vineyard said unto his steward, call the laborers and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first, meaning give them the kingdom, okay? The penny, that's the hire, okay, which represents inheriting all things along with Yahushua as joint heirs. Verse 9. And when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good men of the house, against the Lord, saying, these last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden in the heat of the day. In other words, for example, a man been in the truth for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and then when all hell break loose, because when the Lord Yahushua cracks the sky with the mighty angels, that's it, man. It's over, okay? It's fully fulfilled. You're going to have certain men of Israel, of the Israelites, of all the tribes, come in at the last minute, man. Like at the last minute. But we're supposed to be happy for that, man. You know, not jealous and mad because they might not have went through the things we went through by doing the work. You should feel blessed for going through the things we go through, man. Okay, having to suffer for the kingdom's sake. But you're going to have certain guys, okay, we don't know the exact number, but you're going to have a certain portion of men that are going to come in at the last minute, man, and wake up like that, boom, okay? And they're going to receive the kingdom like the man that's been teaching for 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, couple years or whatever. They're going to receive the kingdom just like you, okay? So let me read verse 12 again, saying, these lads have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden in the heat of the day. Now, when you go to John 9:4, let me get it. I must work the works of him that sent me, while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. So in other words, when you go back to 12 verse in Matthew 20, saying, these last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal to us, which have borne the burden in the heat of the day. In other words, we did all this work. We went through all this tribulation. Okay, we got ridiculed. Okay, all these years doing the work. And these men come in at the last minute and they ain't really put in no work, and they get on a chariot, and they get the same penny we got. But you have to look at it like, look, man, if you make it, that's a blessing. You get the kingdom, man. You don't get destroyed. That's all I need to hear, man. I'm on the chariot. I don't care who come in last minute, last second, man. Okay, you should want that. Whoever the Most High has it set within his will from the foundation of the earth to make on the chariot, you should want to make on the chariot. Whether it's they've been in the truth for 10 years, 30 years, 15 years, okay, or they woke up within a week and all hell break loose. It doesn't matter, okay? It's about getting out of here, man. Let's read 13 verse. But he answered one of them and said, friend, I do thee no wrong. Did not thou agree with me for a penny? Right, for the kingdom. The agreement is you do the work, okay? And when he come, you stay doing the work as he comes, and you receive the kingdom, man, because you endured to the end. Whatever you went through, you adjusted, because we all go through things in this truth, and you overcome things, and whatever you need to cut off, you cut off things, and you made it, okay? So when the Lord came and cracked the sky, you were doing the work. So what you get the same thing, which is the kingdom of heaven, man, the blessing, immortality. We're fighting for immortality, man. Verse 14, take that thine is and go thy way. I will give unto this last even as unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with my own? Right. Yahweh Shai has inherited everything, man. Yahweh gave it to him. So he's going to dish it out the way he want to dish it out. Okay? Is thine eye evil because I am good? So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few are chosen. Now when you go to Matthew 9, I'm going to read 37 to 38. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. That goes along with many are called, but few are chosen, man. So be happy to be chosen because there's many called. That's why you don't worry about, okay, who gonna have this, who gonna have that. Look, man, just get to the kingdom, man. That's basically what he said. Just get to the kingdom, man. Because many are called, like you read in Proverbs 1 chapter, okay, 20 on down, the wisdom on the streets calling our people that are simple, but they refuse and they hate knowledge, okay? So many are called, man, that's refusing this truth. So if you were called and you were chosen, meaning you retained the knowledge, and you put forth the work, you put forth the labor, and when the Lord came, Yahweh Shai came, you were doing the work, that's a blessing. That's why I said, blessed is he when the Lord shall find so doing, when he come doing the work, giving his people meat in due season, meaning laboring in the vineyard, okay? Labor from that penny, laboring for the kingdom of heaven. That's what it's about, okay? Let me read that again. I'm going to start 37. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, meaning you're going to inherit everything, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. Right, man. So it's going to be beautiful, man. When it's all said and done, okay, you stay in there and you keep doing the work and you make it on that chariot, man, you're going to be happy praising Yahweh Shem Yahushua that you made it, man, because we are all worthy of death. We are all worthy of death, okay? So it's about continuing to do the work, working on your own salvation, staying in the vineyard, not being idle, okay? And constantly working and working and working, man. And giving our people meat in due season until the time appointed, when Yahweh Shai returns. So with that, I want to say, Tawadi Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to give me spirit to do this video. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to all you Achamat that is doing the truth and sincerity. Remember, man, we're all working for the kingdom. Okay, we're all important to this truth. The laborers keep laboring. Okay, and continue to pray that the elect, the 144, and continue to pray that the elect, the 144,000, are sealed, man. Because when it's sealed, it's all said and done. And continue to pray that the 144,000, the elect, be sealed, man. Because when it's sealed, it's all. And continue to pray that the 144,000 is sealed, man. Get sealed. Because when it's sealed, the angels gonna wreak havoc, man, on the earth. America's gonna be destroyed, and we're gonna have our kingdom, man. Period. Shalom.